Good evening to all of you and welcome, dear students, to this seminar. The topic for today's seminar is effective leadership. First of all, let us see what is leadership. Leadership can be described as the ability of an individual to influence, to motivate, and enable others to contribute towards the effectiveness and success of an organization or group to which you belong. A person who has this ability is a leader. Let us now see what qualities does a leader possess. Leader possess a number of common qualities. The first one, self-awareness. Knowledge of your own values, passion, skills, your strength and weaknesses, and the ability to learn and admit your mistakes and to seek information to fill knowledge gaps. That is the first quality the leader possesses. The second one, integrity. If you're able to integrate yourself, able to integrate with others, and have a strong sense of what is right and a demonstration of ethical practices that set the tone for others. The third one is courage. One person used to give me every day without fail. Don't sink, be courageous. Because God is there, He is always there. God will never let you down. Therefore, He wants you to be a courageous person. So if you are a courageous person, you are able to lead the group. You are able to lead yourself. Why? Because you are courageous. So this is the ability to put the cause before the desire to be popular. The fourth one, communicate your own. Nowadays, it is very easy to say cut and paste. And we are in the first food generation. But that is not to be done. Your vision, your mission is not to be buy and sell. It is not that. It can be sold to others because your vision is yours. Alright? The next point is believe in others. The desire to build the capacities of others. Praise them. Appreciate them when they are doing good. Tell them the right thing. And provide them with the helpful feedback and motivate them to do their best. Abraham Lincoln would say this: no man is good enough to govern another man without that other's consent. This is said by Abraham Lincoln. An effective leader, are trustworthy. They are respectable. So, good and effective leadership can be measured from the trust and confidence your subordinates have of you. If they trust you, they will go through hell and high water for you, for the organization of the group. And if you believe in them, if you trust them that they can do that, they will do anything for you. However, trust and confidence don't come easily. They are built on good relationship, trustworthiness, and high ethics. The strength of your group and the entire organization or on your team depend on the way you deal and you have your relationship with your people or with your group. Therefore, it is good always to believe in others and place your trust in them. First, ability to trust oneself. Then you will be able to put your full trust in others. The next point is peer respect. If you are able to respect yourself, you are able to respect others as well. If you respect yourself, automatically your companion or your group team members will be able to respect you. They will give you high respect to you. So, respect first yourself. Here I want to say that why we need to respect ourselves and we need to respect others. because we are created in the image and likeness of God. We have to respect ourselves, we have to love our bodies, we have to love our everything because God loved us first. And therefore, as he said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. The next beautiful point a leader possesses is sense of humor, the ability to laugh at yourself or at himself, and to relieve tense or stressful situation with humor. You have to be a person who is very stern, rude, at the same time very kind and jovial. The next point is vision. Napoleon would say, a leader is a leader in hope. A leader must be a visionary, a clear sense of purpose of the group. People will only follow you if they see that you know where you are going. A leader must always have loyal followers, a clear sense of hierarchy, know who the bosses are, who to talk to, and what are the organization goals and objectives, and how the organization works is the only way to show others you know what you are doing. If you don't know what you are doing or where you are headed to, people will not follow you. Having a clear sense of purpose, having clear goals and objectives, and how the big picture fits together is the only way to show others you know what you are doing. The next, communication. You know, communication is very, very crucial to be effective leadership. The vision, goals, knowledge, and technical expertise must be clearly communicated and imparted to all the people in the group. Remember that having a communication skill is only part of the solution. It must also flow smoothly and openly, and this can't only be achieved when there is trust in your group. If the trust level is low, it is very, very difficult to communicate your vision or message even though you have a high communication skill. Effective communication skills are undoubtedly the most important leadership traits to excel in any field. The person shouldn't have ideas, but should also spot the means of communicating these ideas across the table in an effective manner. Intuition. Effective leaders are intuitive or possess instinctive knowledge to make successful decisions. Some people are naturally gifted with such traits, but others learn and develop it through experiences. But one thing is certain, when it comes to effective leadership, there is no doubting the importance of intuition. Many times leaders have to rely on intuition for successful decision making. Being a leader is not about what you make others do. It's about who you are, what you know, and what you do. You are a reflection of the people who follow you. An effective leader is not a one-man show or do-it-all-yourself hero. Remember, effective leadership is about recognizing and taking advantage of the skill and talents from different people to form a consistent unit. In today's hustle and bustle environment, do you feel that you don't progress in accomplishing what you really want in life? This is one of the questions that I'm posting before you all for your reflection. Some people believe that great leaders are made, not born. Yes, it may be true that some people are born with natural talents. However, without practice, without drive, without enthusiasm, and without experience, there can be no true development in leadership. Remember this point, that good Good leaders are continually working and studying to improve their natural skills. This takes a commitment to constantly improve in whatever endeavor a person chooses. And this another point. You cannot be a good leader unless you have good judgment. You must be able to assess situation, weigh the pros and cons of any decision, and actively seek out a solution. It is this judgment that your subordinates will come to rely upon. Therefore, good decision making is vital to the success of your decision. Leaders are not do-it-all heroes. You must not claim to know everything, and you should not rely upon your own skills alone. You should recognize and take advantage of the skill and talents of your people as well, or your group members as well. Only when you come to this realization will you be able to work as one. Be confident. Thomas Charlie would say, "Let him who will be moved to convince others be first to convince himself." Let me clarify that there is a vast difference between being confident and being arrogant. Confidence is a strong belief in your ability to succeed, while arrogance is an over-the-top, often rude quality will not get you like. If you want to be a strong leader, having confidence is important because people need to feel secure and confident with what their leader is doing. Any sign of uncertainty will likely unsettle your team or your group. It will make them nervous and unable to perform to their highest standard. Even if you are not feeling 100% confident yourself, it is important that you don't make it obvious to those around you. Be proactive. Being a good leader will demand that you spot and deal with problems before they actually happen. As a leader, you must be aware of what is going on around you and try to find potential problems so you can nip them in a bud before they actually manifest. For example, a manager in a supermarket will need to make sure that floor polishing was done after the store was closed and customers had left, so there were no accidents. Stay focused. A good leader will always be focused on the job or task in hand. It is important for everybody around you that you are always aware of what is going on. If anything goes wrong, then it will be you that your team turns to, and they will need you to know what is going on. Don't lose your head. This is by no means easy, but it is very, very important. In a pressure situation, a good leader will remain calm and collected. If you start to panic or lose your rag, then things will rapidly fall apart. The next point, honesty. One of the most important quality in the leadership qualities list is honesty. The person can be honest of himself or to himself, his team as well, and his goal. Deceit will only call for air from the team, and this will in turn affect the output of the team. Goal-oriented. A good leader needs to be good visionary. He should be able to set long-term goals and, more importantly, implement all the measures required to achieve these goals. In leadership, achievements do matter, and the bigger they are, the better. Inspiring. A good leader motivates his followers and team to achieve the next best thing. He should be inspiring. In fact, he should be a model to his team or to his group. His words as well as his action have to be motivate the people around him. Broad-minded. Being broad-minded can help the leader to keep calm even in rough times. He should be more open for the ideas and suggestions. even if they come from his juniors or from his group members. Dedication. A good leader is always dedicated to his team as well as to his work. Here I would like to point out some of the names, the great person whom you and I know very well. The first one is Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther, Abraham Lincoln, Mother Teresa or Saint Teresa of Calcutta, Napoleon, and George Washington. Let us also not forget APJ Abdul Kalam, the great teacher and leader of our country. You know, some people are born leaders, while others have to work much harder at it. Good leaders are required in all walks of life, ranging from organization set up to run a firm to a political platform to set the national agenda. But what makes a leader? That questions can be followed up, and I am posting to you all so that you can reflect what makes a leader, okay? To be good leader, we need not to compare with anyone else. Instead, we can imitate those great people of our time or in the past. Remember that leadership starts with you. Listen to this short story. A hurried college student sent this urgent telegram to his parents. I am without funds or friends, please help. His father immediately write back, make friends. So from here you will understand that leadership starts with you, not with others, not with friends, not like that, but begins with you. Start where you are, no matter where you are, at home, on the job, at school, in our organization, driving on the way, flying through the air. Remember, you can put up your leadership potential to your work. And the more anxious you are to be at the service to others, the more imaginative you will become in discovering such opportunities. Don't underestimate yourself. No matter how others may rate your capabilities, do not underestimate any of your leadership skills. Remember, God, who gave us life, will always be with us. He expects us to use them for the good of others and for the good of society. Face up to reality. Seeing things as they really are, plus hard work, are basic elements in leadership. Be constructive. Writers need encouragement, not discouragement, said the teacher. I don't tolerate destructive criticism. In the class, we try to be critical, but no hostility. Bear in mind that your advice is more likely to be acted upon if offered constructively. Avoid comments that reveal you are more intent on personal satisfaction than on others' improvement. Let love of people motivate you. To be able to get along with others or to be tolerant of them is praiseworthy, but much more is required for the type of kind, patient, intelligent leadership that every individual should show under all circumstances. Be ready for opportunities. Leadership means readiness to involve yourself at a moment's notice in the trouble and trials of others and help them to solve their problems. Set definite goals. Bring out the best in others. An anonymous individual made this comparison between man who knows how to work along with others and the one who doesn't. The boss depends on his authority. The leader depends on goodwill. The boss inspires fear. The leader inspire enthusiasm. The boss always say I. The leader more often say we. The boss assign the jobs. The leader sets the pace. You will get more done and do it with greater ease and efficiency if you see in every human being a potential co-worker rather than a hostile competitor. Before I conclude, I want to tell you all that persevere in aiming to be a great leader. Be patient, wait for the right time. Plan always before you do anything. Make your idea easy to understand and avoid arguing with others. I wish you all the best. Aim to be great leader, and in the future we expect that the Ferentinian are the great leader in the society in which you live and also in the country. Hope for the best and thanks to one and all. Thank you so much.